We all know the holidays can generate a lot of extra trash once the presents have been unwrapped and the unwanted leftovers have been tossed out. On today's Living Green with News Channel 18, Peter Gray joins us now to explain why recycling is important this time of year. Peter, first off, thanks for joining us. Second, let's begin with presents. The wrapping paper, and those boxes as well. I mean, what can we do to keep from just throwing it in the trash?
Well, obviously, when Christmas morning is over or the holidays are over, you have all the extra trash. My suggestion would be to give a gift to the city, but rather than wrapping the box with wrapping paper on the outside, take the box and cram all that used paper on the inside, and then set it out for your normal recycling days.
To not load up our trash guys, but put the recycling folks to good use as well.
Right, because that does a couple things. One, it takes it out of the landfill, and then it also takes it to the recycling, which is much better for the environment, as well as you save the tipping fees that the county pays or the city pays, taking it to the landfill.
And speaking of being environmentally friendly, for those live Christmas trees, they don't last forever. What to do with them to help keep them out of the landfill and go green at the same time?
The Christmas trees in West Lafayette, you can put those out on your normal brush day, which is either Monday or Friday. Lafayette will have drop-off sites throughout the city that you can drop those off at.
And do we touch on the food aspect at all? Because so many times, way too much food is made and not eaten. Anything we can do with that?
Well, I think once food is prepared, it's difficult to deal with that beforehand. You can, if you're having a party, have a lot of extra food, you can check with shelters to see if they would be able to utilize things. But once again, prepared food is difficult to transport once it's prepared.
So when you kind of get your ingredients, kind of take an assessment, and we have way too much of this, let's take that can of soup or something like that, to a food bank of some sort.
Food bank, food drives.
Any other green tips for the Christmas season? I mean, we've talked about the energy efficient lights for the tree, how to get rid of your tree, like you mentioned, also the wrapping paper. Any other green tips for the Christmas season?
Well, I think one of the things is just it's a lifestyle change, and you can just, rather than throw it in the trash, just get in the habit of throwing it into a recycling bin.
And it's cheaper. And so many places, we talked about the pay-as-you-throw program, where you have extra bags and you're charged for those extra bags. If you can just sort through and get some of those recyclables out of there, save you some money on your bottom line too.
Right. Saves yourself some money as well as saving the city some money.
Fantastic tips. Peter Gray, thank you so much for coming in and helping us live green with News Channel 18.